geometry project done by Latifa, Hayat, Lulwa, and Noor.
One day, Jessica was sitting on the table.
The table legs were intersecting.
Looking at the map, she was interested to go around the world and explore something that she always dreamed about seeing in real life.
Her first decision was to go to Africa. When she was on the way to the airport, she saw two buildings that are
Parallel.
When she arrived at the airport, she opened the door and realized that the door handle was a
Line segment.
When she was on the airplane, the weather was bad. It was raining so hard, so the pilot said that they are going to India. When the plane landed in India, everybody got out and they went to see Taj Mahal. And she saw some
Rhombus.
diamonds that were stuck on it.
And after a while, the weather changed and it was safe to go to Africa. They went to Africa where she saw an empty cage that reminded her about a
Square.
So the other flight was to Paris. They all landed near the Eiffel Tower that was
Intersecting.
And then Jessica and her group went to drink a cup of tea on a table that was
Right angle.
Later, Jessica and everyone went on a boat with a nice red triangle flag to Italy and went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa and realized it was a
Line segment.
At night, she was looking at the photo that she captured.
The photos were right angle.
She realized that she had fun and slept because she is going to London and see Big Ben and London Eye.
In the morning, she was on the plane looking at the clouds and trying to imagine shapes, and she saw
A rectangle and line.
and so much more. Later, when Jessica saw Big Ben, she said to herself that it looks like a
Ring.
She went on the London Eye. She almost saw everything in London. Where she sat, it looks like a
Right triangle.
and on the floor, the design was
Equilateral, scalene, and isosceles triangles. Jessica went to France just to let somebody draw her because there are lots of good artists. When she went, she was looking at his paintbrushes and it was a vertical angle. In the plane, she sat 8 hours to go back to her country. She was so tired that she crossed her leg, vertical angle, and slept. When she arrived, she was so happy that she finally made her dream come true. She remembered the shapes that she learned and the countries she went to. The end.
Hope you enjoyed it and had fun finding the categories.
Illustrated by Hayat, Latifa, Nof, and Lulwa. Lines we used in the story.
Lines
Line segments.
and ray. Types of lines we use.
Intersecting lines and parallel lines.
Angle relationships we use.
Right angle and vertical angle.
Triangles we use.
Obtuse triangle, acute triangle, scalene triangle, isosceles. Quadrilaterals we used. Rectangle, rhombus, and square.